And I'm actually a newer real estate agent. I was licensed in March of 2018, so I've had a couple of deals since then, but not very many. With this pandemic and everything that's happening, it's hard to know where your real estate career is going to go, especially if you're a newer agent like myself. Little hindsight about me, I've been a hairstylist for 20 years and counting. I'm actually still a hairstylist, but I work very part-time. And I decided to take on real estate about 2 years ago. I signed up for a course in January of 2018 and I became licensed in March of 2018. So let's get into the video. The video today is specifically for newer agents or agents who have transitioned to another brokerage and you're wondering what to do with your for sale signs. As you can see, I have multiple signs behind me, some of my open house signs as well as my actual for sale signs that actually go on the post. Now I do have another one that's already on a post that I won't be bringing in, but we'll show you guys in another video how you can actually build your own posts and show you guys what the after product looks like. But today I want to share with you how and what you can do to save money on the signs that you've actually already purchased. As I said, I've been an agent for now about 2.5 years. Since then, I've decided to transition brokerages, and that's very common. A lot of people start at brokerages that offer the training, the insight, the just really hardcore, just what to do, the meat and bread of real estate after you've gotten out of school. So I chose a brokerage that was going to give me the training that I need right out the gate. I ended up getting my first deal within the first month of actually signing on as a real estate agent with this brokerage. It was a cute little condo, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It was fully decorated, fully updated, and it was definitely show ready. So I knew it was not going to be on the market very long. I really hit the ground running on this one, guys, and if you want to see that video, go ahead and check out my other videos in the links below. I went ahead and purchased the signs that I needed for the listing because I was actually representing the seller. I wanted to do an open house as well as I was going to need the for sale signs. I used a local printer to print these up for me. They did a really good job, and the average range for all of these, probably the for sale signs because they're a little bit more of an aluminum, they're a little bit more durable, were probably about 40 bucks. Now the open house signs were a little less expensive. I'm not sure, I don't remember exactly, so I'm not going to quote, but if I remember I will place it somewhere here so you have an idea. But if you've been doing this for some time, you know that real estate signs are not inexpensive. They can actually cost you a little bit, and as a newer agent, it's a little bit of money that you got to spend before you actually make any money. When I transitioned brokerages, I knew that I would need to update my signs. I could never use these signs ever again because it needs to represent the brokerage that you're working for. So I went with Exit. I like the laid backness of this brokerage and also the fact that they offer training and a little bit more on the commission end. But I also wanted to save money on my signs. So I found a company where you can actually create your own decals. You can design them custom, or you can upload a picture and you can actually have your actual signs that you've already had covered with these decals. Now I have today the actual decals in this little roll. I actually saved them for the purpose of this video because I thought that this was phenomenal information to share with newer agents or agents that are just transitioning in general, so that you guys can see that you don't have to throw out those signs. They can be recycled. So it comes in this nice hardy cardboard roll, and I'm showing you guys for the first time. So this is what my new decals are looking like, guys, and I'm going to show you guys actually how I'm going to apply one of these today to see if it actually is worth the money. All of these I spent about $60 on. I have 2 of the for sales, which means I'm going to have 4 total for front and back, and I also have 6 of the open houses because I have more open house signs than I do for sale signs. It was very easy to work with, I will say. It's not as clear as if I would have gone to a printer and had them done, so understand that unless you really have specific clarity on your photos, you're definitely going to want to make sure of that. But I felt like it was good enough for me, and for 50 bucks I felt like my photo is clear, my numbers are clear, my name is clear, my brokerage is clear, and those are the very important things that you want to make sure of when you are presenting signage for your area, is that your brokerage is represented. So I'm going to take one of these, and as you can see, I have my actual for sale sign right here, and I'm going to be transitioning these sideways. So I'm actually actually going to be creating a different look for my signs. So rather than them being vertically, they're going to be horizontal. So that's a different look. And I've also switched out my photo. So essentially, this is what my sign is going to look like when I apply it. I do have grommets on both of the shorter ends, so I will still be able to actually place holes in the top part of here and maybe take out the grommets that are there and add those on a later date. But just for the purpose of this video, I just want you to see how you can actually apply one and get the benefits of having a sign that you didn't have to get rid of. So it's very thin material, and I'm thinking I'm going to end up having to use something like an X-Acto knife to cut around the grommets eventually. I've already cleaned this off, by the way. If you've left these outside, you definitely want to clean off any debris before you do this. I'm only going to do one side, like I said, for the purpose of this video, so make sure you do that. And this is trial and error. This is my first time trying it out. So let's go ahead and get started. So it's like a sticker. Comes off fairly easily. So I'm going to start with just half of the sticker so I don't end up with a whole sticky mess. Had to take a pause for the cause and get a handy dandy squeegee. So hopefully this will help. Okay, so here's the finished product of my signs. As you can see, I have not cut around the grommets at all yet. There are some bubbles in there, if you can see that up close. It's not enough for me to be bothered at the clarity. I will recommend that you use some water and maybe even a little bit of soap solution to spray the area as you're laying it on using the squeegee. It definitely took me a lot longer for this first round than what I thought it would have, but it's still definitely worth the money, and I know now what I need to do moving forward. So if you like this video and you want to see more videos like these, things that I've learned in my first few years of being a real estate agent, please go ahead and comment below. I'd love to continue to bring you guys real and raw content and really and truly things that have helped me in my current real estate career, and ultimately want to help you to be successful as well. So if you have any tips and tricks as well, go ahead and comment that below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. See you next time. Day in the life of real estate. Signing out.